tried deleting social media for 7 days.
Deleted all of my social media.
So I quit social media to get off social media.
Delete my social media.
Deleted
social media. Off social media.
TikTok.
Wasting your time.
Social media addiction.
Total waste of time.
You'll find many of these videos telling you to delete social media because it's a bad thing and how it changed their lives. But this video is supposed to show you the opposite. I can already tell you ahead, downloading social media after such a long time of not using it was one of the best decisions I have ever made. It taught me a really important lesson I'd like to share with you and also explain some benefits that you might didn't know yet. So if you're a person struggling with social media, you might want to give this video a try before you completely delete it. But why did I even delete social media in first place? Therefore, let's rewind all the way back to 2020. I just moved 200 miles from my hometown to a new city for college, knowing absolutely nobody, no family, no friends. And being pretty much a shy person, I didn't really make new friends either. And instead of studying or trying to make new friends, I just got up every day, grabbed my phone, and spent the whole day watching TikToks. Definitely not the college experience I expected. And let's face it, apart from all benefits I'm gonna tell you in this video, there are definitely some downsides of using social media the whole day. Some downsides that made me delete the apps in first place. As I said, my days didn't really look like I expected it to be. Almost every day I got up at noon and the first thing I did was grabbing my phone, opening a social media app and spend the next couple of hours watching useless content. Videos that had absolutely no value. And I guess that's obvious, but it was the biggest waste of time. Most of the times I couldn't even remember what I watched 10 seconds ago. The most productive thing I have done over the day was brushing my teeth, maybe eat something and go to the gym. The remaining 80% of my day I just spent on my phone and sleeping. It's kinda problematic though, because believe it or not, being a college student, you are actually supposed to study. And every time I got a little motivated, I could maybe focus for 50 minutes until I grabbed my phone again and spend the next couple of hours watching TikToks. I was not even aware that I got distracted again. And every time I grabbed my phone, 2 hours easily passed until I realized I actually got some work to do. But after realizing I spent the last couple of hours on TikTok, I couldn't just get back to work because all these pointless videos made me so tired I had to take a nap first. A real story. Imagine you have spent the last couple of hours on your phone and as soon as you realize you actually got some work to do, you're so exhausted from all these useless videos, you first have to take a 1-hour nap. So after taking a nap, guess what I did? Exactly. Grabbing my phone and the sad cycle continues until I gotta go to bed. And besides wasting your time like that, you just get disconnected from reality, thinking that what you see on your screen is real and that you actually live a life. But that's simply not true. I never felt this terrible in my life, and I bet many people can relate right now. At some point, after months of being stuck, I stumbled upon this video telling me how bad social media is and how it's taking your joy. Looking up more and more of such videos, I could definitely identify myself with what they are saying, and it actually made me do it. I deleted all social media apps. From that point, things actually went uphill. It slowly has become normal for me to not have Instagram and whatever on my phone. I didn't grab my phone every 5 minutes, what allowed me to actually study for a couple of hours, and I spent more time outside. Still didn't make new friends, but I was overall just happier in life. So after more than 1 year of not having social media, being happy and still being fully aware what it has done to me, why did I download it again? So not having social media on my phone made me happier, just like that. So why did I decide to download it again? It doesn't even make sense. It just seems like the most stupid thing you can possibly do, right? I probably just got weak and 1,000 excuses to get it back, and now I am stuck with my old habits. That year of not having social media actually taught me a lesson. And that lesson wasn't, oh, I deleted social media, now my life is so great. Because let me tell you something, if it's not TikTok, it will be Netflix. If it's not Netflix, it will be Fortnite. And if it's not Fortnite, you'll get stuck with anything else but being productive. So yeah, go ahead. If your life sucks and you're just spending your time scrolling on Instagram, delete it. But it won't solve your problems. Your fresh new motivation of being a better version of yourself will slowly and steady get less until it completely disappears and you'll find great new, useless things you can do. Things you can easily waste your time with. And that's the point where I realize it's not TikTok's fault. You are the main problem. Finding reasons to waste your time and energy with social media. And deleting social media is like telling someone who wants to lose weight? Hey, just don't buy food anymore, it's that easy. Instead of teaching them a healthier relationship with food. So we have to learn how to build a good and healthy relationship to social media, and also how to use it to our advantage instead of wasting our energy. And we can start with that by using social media for other purposes than just entertaining. And the first one is probably the biggest reason to have TikTok, YouTube and Instagram on your phone. Albert Einstein, Galileo Galilei, Charles Darwin and any other smart person in the past would have done anything to get what you have right now. And that's the amount of information we can access whenever we want. And don't tell me, but you can also Google it or read books, because Fred Barnard once said, "One picture is worth 1,000 words." Especially TikTok is a great way to have a lot of quick impressions that provide value, without committing 20 minutes on YouTube for a deeper tutorial or reading a long article. This way you can always throw in some quick knowledge without really committing to it. So every time you go on a social media platform, make sure to learn one new thing before leaving. Another way to benefit from social media is to tell your algorithm, hey, I don't want to get my energy taken away by you. I want to educate myself. And you can achieve that by unfollowing all creators that do not provide any value at all. And I don't care if he's funny. You'll get suggested funny content anyways. But our goal is to keep it as small as we can. Another good reason for Instagram is it can help you to keep working towards your goals. It's kind of similar to the previous tip. Unfollow useless creators. Creators that have bad influence and no drive in their life. And start following successful people that show their achievements. Celebrities that work hard, are humble and give you good values on the way. Believe me, after watching their stories, you'll get so much motivation. You'll put your phone away and start working towards your goals. The next one might sound weird, but since I have social media again, it's easier for me to make friends. And you might say, no Daniel, those friends aren't real, it's just internet friends. But listen, that's not what I mean. Many times I met someone casually that might have turned into a friend. I was just too afraid to ask for their phone number. And if I did so, making the first step of actually text the person was pretty hard. But asking for the Instagram and commenting a story is way easier somehow, at least for me. This way staying in touch and building a relationship to someone might be easier for some of you. And who knows, it might turn into a real friendship over time. I could make a whole video about how to make friends. Things that helped me a lot. This is at least one tip I can give you on the way. And besides all that, try to reduce your time on your phone overall. We all got this habit of grabbing our phones for no reason every 5 minutes and checking social media. Even if you get suggested actual value content, it will be just a distraction from your actual work. One good way to get rid of this habit, make it harder to grab your phone. Just put it away in another room and I'll promise you, you'll catch yourself trying to reach out for it, but it's not there anymore. And you realize, oh, it's not even that important. Well, anyways, continue work. Only if it's really important, you'll get up from that point. In addition, make time windows in which you give yourself permission to use your phone. Rather than using it 10 times for 5 minutes, use it one time for an hour. Because even if we use our phones for just 5 minutes, it actually distracts us for way longer, because every time we have used it, it takes up to 20 minutes afterwards to get the focus back on work. Just think about it. Can you put your phone away and get back to work as focused as you have been before? No, at least not me. So 5 minutes of using your phone are actually 25 minutes of distraction. Good reason number 6 for social media. Be someone who provides value for other people. Try to motivate and encourage an audience living a fulfilled and successful life. If it's posting informational content or just enjoying life to the fullest, try to share it with other people. Try to be that person I just told you to follow. And let's face it, we are all just human beings. We can't be perfect. We'll still use social media for useless entertainment content. And you shouldn't cut out those bad things completely either. Otherwise we will just binge it at some point. And finding the balance is the actual challenge. Social media is definitely a distraction in our life and has some downsides. But it's the 21st century and it's just part of our lives. So instead of blaming it for your lack of motivation and insecurities, you should start working on yourself. Because I'll promise you right away, you'll find something else to blame your problems on after deleting it. Changes just won't appear overnight, but it's definitely your responsibility to get better every day. And every tip I just gave you will definitely be hard to apply consistently. And fallbacks are totally normal, but keep doing things you don't want to do will definitely add up over time.